Thank you, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Women of Sweet Swine County. We have an awesome show for you today. We have a guest who, she gives Julia Child a run for her money. We have reports from outside Sweet Swine County, and yes, we will be reading an email sent to us by one of our favorite fans.
Awesome, Paris. I can't wait to get started. Nicole, did you get a chance to see last week's show? Did you see that Katie Olson, my personal friend, is our new boss? Can you believe it?
I know. I think you're pretty excited about that. Yes, I did see the show, and I think that it's a good thing. You know, we need a change. Mrs. Katie Olson being our new boss, pretty good.
Nicole, you should have been here. You should have been here. Prairie Ann, I must say, I have to tell you, I was impressed. Not only did you announce the breaking news of the year about our new boss, but you also went on to dish the dirt, and it was dirty dirt. It was mudslinging on our old boss, John Robert Olson. I mean, who would have thought? John Robert Olson.
Well, giddy up. I am a reporter.
Well, you know, I am very happy for you, Brian. You know, you can do so much. You have so many talents. Well, ladies.
Except for dressing. But.
Well, you know, there's nothing you can do about that. Well, let's hear from a citizen from Sweet Swine County. He wants to tell us about another beautiful town he has discovered.
My name is Johnny Hampton, and I'm on the case, a big case, to find out about the downtowns in our story country. The boss wants answers to what's going on. So I walk the streets to find our downtowns that have become the greatest streets in Minnesota. The case is clear. Now I will take what I've learned to the big boss.
Oh, Johnny, show the big boss what you found. Johnny, this is another great downtown. A downtown rich with history and a hometown feel. The railroad town of Fulda, Minnesota was founded in 1881, north of 7 Mile Lake. The 2-story Milwaukee Railroad Depot and the former Citizens State Bank building are listed on the National Registry of Historical Places. Fulda promotes itself as the home of the wood duck, and their annual festival draws several thousand people during a 3-day celebration. Boasting quality schools, parks, and civic organizations, Fulda residents believe in working together, helping each other, and getting involved in their community. Johnny, shops, services, and entertainment. Show me some more.
It appears the talk is true. This is another downtown that has become one of the greatest streets of Minnesota.
See, ladies, I told you, another beautiful town. As you know, we receive letters from many fans. We have so many fans. Brian, can you share with us one of these emails?
I would love to. Ladies, I am a big fan of the women of Sweet Swine County. I want to share with you a special story that I have found. While I was traveling through the county of Watonwan, I stopped in the town of St. James. Wow, what a great town.
It is.
I stopped at the Country Collage. They have something that I have never seen before in Sweet Swine County.
Really? What is
Flat wallets.
Oh, Prairie Ann.
Oh,
Flat
yes.
wallets.
I've heard of them. I've always
here they
wanted
are.
one of those.
Flat wallets. Can you believe it?
Wow.
Oh, I want one, please.
I told Jeannie I was going to send you a letter, and she said she was also a fan of our show.
Of course.
Who isn't?
Please, we're so
And
beautiful.
We are. And she would like to send along the wallets for not only the 3 of us, but enough for everybody in the studio audience.
Yes.
Please take a look.
So everybody in the studio audience, look under your seat, and you're going to find a flat wallet courtesy of Jeannie at the Country Collage. Yay! Here you go.
Oh, look at here. It says fashionable, functional, and amazingly thin. Just like me.
Yay! It's time to hear about another great town outside Sweet Swine County. Please join us.
Hey, stranger, what can I get you? Oh, quiet one. We get all types around here. You'll find in our part of the country, it's friendly with towns that you will not forget. Chef Randy and I just the other day went down to a great town. It had great history, and we haven't stopped talking about it yet. Truman, with its mix of family farm, friendly county living, and a fresh perspective on the future. Truman is a perfect place to grow a business, raise a family, or simply live the good life. Truman is a great place to call home. Well, stranger, would you like another cup of coffee while I tell you about their businesses? Thank you for stopping by. And if you need any information about the towns around here, just remember, ask for Norma.
Now, ladies, it is time to bring out our guest. She is from right here in Sweet Swine County, and she is known for her cooking talent.
Good.
Oh, no.
What's wrong?
Mrs. Swanson's going to be here?
Do you know what, Brianne? You really have to be informed and come to our rehearsals.
Oh,
no, it's not Mrs. Swanson. Of course not.
No, today's guest is from Cooking It Up with Betty.
Oh, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay.
Miss Betty Thompson.
Oh, great. Welcome, Betty. It is so great to have you here today.
Well, I'm very happy to be here too, ladies. Thank you for inviting me.
Betty, we understand that you're going to have a cooking show. Is that what it is?
Yes,
On KLUK
yes.
TV?
Yes, indeed. I will be doing an episode each time, and I will be doing a special recipe. I'm really excited about bringing this to our television program here.
Yeah.
You look like you really like cooking.
I do.
Do you like cooking?
Oh, I like cooking. I
about
cook
you?
all the time.
I do. And Betty, you may know that I am a crack reporter. And you were supposed to have started your show 2 months ago, but you took this strange leave of absence. Is that true?
You know what?
Some have.
Prairie Ann, the show is not about you. She's a guest. We want to hear about her cooking show. Tell us about your show.
It's all right.
Please.
No.
Inquiring
I will
minds
answer
want
your
to know.
question. Let me finish. Let me finish, Prairie Ann.
Okay.
This feels like a hot seat. Did you heat this seat up, Prairie Ann? Feels pretty hot. At least I didn't burn down the farm. But
Prairie
yes,
Ann.
indeed, I did take a short leave of absence. Some very unfortunate photos showed up. Really, I was doing a rehearsal. There was no cameraman there. I have no idea how those pictures were taken.
That's what happens when you are so famous, It happens all the time.
Oh, Prairie Ann, you aren't showing those same old photos again. It's old news. Let's forget about it. And
That's very bad
those
taste.
Photos
That's in very
were
bad
taken-
taste.
Oh,
You didn't
those
tell us?
photos were taken out of context. What I was doing was I was testing one of my very secret ingredients that I imported from the hills. I have a feeling that maybe Mrs. Swanson may have had something to do with taking those pictures and releasing them to the media. She has those ties with the CIA. And the CIA, they make those little tiny cameras.
she
They're so
has a
little,
keychain
you can
camera.
hide them in anything, could
She
be in
has
anything.
a keychain camera. I've
Yes,
seen it.
yes.
Wow.
And she hasn't liked me for a long, long time.
What are you doing?
From day
I'm looking
one,
for a
she's
camera. There
called
could be
me
one.
harlot, homewrecker, told people that I flirted with her husband.
Well, I heard some
Like,
things about
really?
you and her husband. I did.
Well,
I did. I mean,
really.
I don't know. Maybe
But
there was some truth to it.
she has problems of her own. I would be the last one to add to her problems. I mean, she had a love affair with a Russian, a love child.
Okay,
Oh,
you know what?
I won't talk about that.
You are right. You are right.
Betty,
Let's cut to another town. Let's go to another town. I need to.
You got it, Betty. Great idea.
We're going to go see another one of those great towns outside Sweet Swine County. We'll be right back.
So, Lars, I know we're lost in Minnesota, but let's just keep driving. Maybe we can see some more. I got these visitor guides, you know. Oh, there's a sign up there. I can tell you about this town. It's coming up right here then.
Okay, Inga.
It says there's 5 area lakes that are a popular site for recreational activities any season of the year, Lars. Oh, Lars, we can see things like the Fairmont Opera House, the Pioneer Museum, and Heritage Acres. And Lars, they have an aquatic park and much more. Oh, Lars, look at the specialty shops. Now there's your shopper's paradise. Oh, that sure is a nice town. We're going to mark that on the map and come back then.
Ja, Inga.
Okay, we're back and we've cooled off a little bit. So, Betty, that was another great town outside Sweet Swine County, wasn't it?
It certainly was. I surely enjoyed that.
Yeah, good. Well, since you are here and our guest, we would like to know. Tell us all about Cooking It Up with Betty. What is this show?
Okay, every week I will be doing a new special recipe and sharing that episode with the studio audience. I'll be making some secret recipes
They
that
get
have
to taste
been,
it?
Yes, they have not been published before. So,
Are there secret ingredients that we can't find, though?
well,
or?
I think I will save those for my contest. But I did bring an episode along. Would you like to watch it?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, yes, that would be nice. Thank you.
Hi, Cooking It Up with Betty here. I must have drifted off. Sorry about that. I was just looking through some of my recipe books, looking for a recipe to do for today's show, and I'm so excited. And I got to dreaming about all these wonderful restaurants in southern Minnesota. You know, I've been to quite a few of them, and they serve wonderful things. So I'm excited about finding something that I could make on today's show similar to what I found. Oh yeah, that was what? Oh gosh, maybe a couple weeks ago. Yeah, that was some great food. Oh, sorry, I must have drifted off again. I just love good food, don't you? Oh, perhaps someday we'll get to prepare some of it because, oh dear, looks like it's time to say goodbye. Come back next time for some more Cooking It Up with Betty.
Well, Betty, that was very interesting. You didn't cook anything, though.
Well, you know,
What happened?
Sometimes, you know, the time just kind of gets away from you. You have to do research. And, a recipe needs to be researched.
But
to
it's
make
a
sure.
cooking show.
It's a cooking show.
Couldn't you research before the show?
But wasn't that a great town and some great food? Didn't you just love that?
Well, but people want to learn to cook, you know?
I mean, it doesn't take anything to go out to eat.
Well, that's just the way it goes. I have just so many minutes, and that's what happens.
Well, Betty, okay then. That's how the show is going to be.
Yeah. No, one of these days you'll be really surprised.
More so than
Yes,
now?
if we see you cooking, I guess we will be surprised. Yes, sure. Okay, guys.
Well,
how about if we see another town outside Sweet Swine County?
That sounds good.
Hello there, I'm Lady Dot from Spottingham, England. Yes, good to see you again. And today, right now, I am putting spots on my map on several small communities that I find to be spot on. And I'd like you to join me as we learn a little bit about some of these communities. In fact, I have one in mind for today that you might rather enjoy. So please join me as we explore this community together. Located between two major highways, Slayton is known as the hub city of southwest Minnesota. Cities such as Pipestone, Marshall, Windham, and Worthington are neighbors within a 30-mile radius of Slayton, which forms the hub of the network. Now, didn't I tell you that was one fabulous community? Now, let's take a look at some of their businesses.
Betty, wasn't that a great town?
Yes, it was. It was great.
So tell me, Betty, have you seen the live reports that Clarice Plow brings to us?
Oh, yes, I have. Are we going to see one today?
yes, we are. And here is Clarice Plow. And guess what? She's reporting. And she's actually reporting outside Sweet Swine. Take it away.
Hello, Sweet Swine County. This is your roving reporter, Clarice. I'm excited to come to you live from outside Sweet Swine County. I'm in Jackson County, Minnesota, in the beautiful little town of Lakefield. I am so impressed with the wonderful gardens and ponds hidden away in this small community that I just have to share them with you. In 2008, Mary Preston and Mary Koob, two local residents, decided it would be fun to include a garden tour during the annual Summerfest celebration in June. In 2008, there were 17 families who agreed to have their gardens or ponds available for people to enjoy. The tour was so popular that in 2009, there were a total of 20 families who were listed on the tour. The free tour visited some longtime members of the Lakefield Garden Club, which has been active for many years. This garden club is also responsible for planting flowers to enhance the Veterans Memorial that is located along Highway 86 through town. It also included many gardens and ponds lovingly tended by people not associated with the garden club. A change from Saturday to Sunday created a larger turnout this year than last. And I'm pretty confident there will be another great tour next year during Summerfest. I'll keep you posted as to when that will be. So, from outside Sweet Swine County, this is Clarice. And as my Norwegian Nana would have said, hid away hardly means forgotten.
Well, Clarice, thank you. That was another great report.
Well, that's our show for today, folks. I'd like to thank Betty Thompson for being here today.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, Betty. It was an interesting show. An interesting non-cooking show.
We didn't learn to cook, but it was interesting.
Oh, Yes, so we would like to thank all the citizens of Sweet Swine County for their reports, and we want everyone to know that we share small town stories with big town attitude because we are the women of Sweet Swine County. Bye-bye for now.